Good evening, everyone, and happy Friday. I'm McKenna Nobles. Thanks for joining me for Wiregrass Daily News at 6. We're starting with our top story out of Enterprise, where Marty Lovrich, the high school head baseball coach, is facing DUI charges following his arrest late last night. EHS named Lovrich head coach nearly 18 months after his stint at AUM in Montgomery. We are aware of the situation and are handling it, said Enterprise High School principal Stan Sauls. We are waiting to hear which direction we need to go, end quote. Now, in Dothan, roadwork is scheduled for Monday, February 3rd, that's this upcoming Monday, as APAC Alabama Incorporated begins resurfacing Burdishaw Street from Bloom Street to Ross Clark Circle. Of course, motorists should expect traffic delays and use caution while traveling through the area. Drivers are encouraged to seek alternate routes if possible. If you need any more information, you can contact Jonathan Lucas with Public Works at 334-615-4400. Staying in Dothan, where the police department will hold two separate self-defense courses on March 8th and March 15th. This class is free for all women ages 12 and up. Students can expect discussions on different dangers of self-defense and self-defense techniques. This course is designed to teach women practical responses when presented with unwanted confrontation. Each of these courses is 12 hours and it's split up between 2 days. So if you go to the one on the 8th, you'll have 6 hours on the 8th and then probably 6 hours on the 9th. And you will get a 1-hour lunch break at noon each day. And the courses on both dates will start at 9 a.m. and end with 4 p.m. The classes are going to happen at the Wiregrass Public Safety Center located at 100 Public Safety Way in Dothan. If you want to register for this course, you can email krlewis@dothan.org. And I do just want to go ahead and say, I do know that these fill up fast, so if you are interested, you might as well go ahead and sign up. Getting into health news now, the U.S. Food and Drug Administration has approved Jornavax, a first-of-its-kind non-opioid medication for adults experiencing moderate to severe acute pain. Now, this oral tablet works by blocking pain signals in the peripheral nervous system before they reach the brain, which is offering an alternative to opioid-based treatments. Southeast Health is inviting the community to a free community health fair tomorrow from 8 a.m. to 11 at the Southeast Health Doctors Building. At the event, you will hear free health screenings and other resources aimed at prompting wellness and early detection of health issues. While specific screenings have not been listed, these events typically include checks for blood pressure, cholesterol, glucose levels, and things of that sort. Health professionals will be on hand to answer questions and provide guidance on various wellness topics. And again, this event is open to all ages. Getting into today's video story, it was a very fun interview to do. We had a special guest come by our video studio, so let's go ahead and take a look and find out who it is.
Whatever floats your boat. I'm good with whatever.
So if you would just want to kind of start by introducing yourself and telling people who you are. I know a lot of people know, but just a little background.
I'm Southern Grits Kitchen, aka Chelsea, but everybody knows me by Southern Grits Kitchen. I do food blogging. I'm a chef. I go in and out of restaurants and help them. I have been on Food Network, went and competed at the World Food Championship.
And how'd that turn out?
I got 3rd place in the world in the rice category, and I'll be going back this year again.
You will. So it's people from all over the world competing in this?
32 countries were represented this year.
And you were number 3. So is
so
it
cool
for Dothan or is it Alabama?
Well, it's just for me. I mean, like I was the only one from Alabama in that category. I think there were a few other people from Alabama in the whole entire competition.
Mm-hmm.
Not sure. But definitely from here for sure. I was the only one.
You took 3rd. What dish did you make?
So the first dish we made, oh gosh, I blanked out.
Oh, good.
The first dish we made was, oh gosh, what did I make? I can't blank.
I know I follow you on socials too. I'm trying to think.
It was such a rush because like we were there for 6 days.
Where was it?
It was in Indianapolis.
Okay.
Our final dish, our last dish was a duck skewer with like a deconstructed succotash, and it was a pea puree, corn puree, and a parsley oil, and then we did like fried onions on top and did like arancini balls.
Wait, what was the last thing?
Arancini balls.
You're
So we
gonna-
did. So it's like a rice ball, and it's like fancy schmancy. And we used rice grits instead because we used rice grits in our first dish as well. And it was something different because everybody else used regular rice, and a lot of the judges were like, "What is a rice grit?" And I'm like, "Let me educate you."
Yeah,
you
we'll
know?
give you some southern knowledge.
Yeah.
And so, how did you kind of get started doing this, and when?
Honestly, I don't know. It just all started popping off. I went to MasterChef 2 years ago and made like top 45. And that was super cool. And I came back and I was like, you know what? I'm going to start my Facebook blog and I'm going to just go ham, do that, focus on that. And somehow it just became this. Food Network found me, just like MasterChef found me. And it's been a wild ride for sure.
You've been busy. And guys, I do just want to say Chelsea was one of the nicest people I've ever met. And this full interview will be up on our Facebook page. It's already up on our website. It actually will probably be coming out right about the same time as this broadcast. So make sure to watch that full interview to find out what special menu she's created with Firestone Wood Fire Grill for Valentine's Day. And if you're interested, you better kind of start talking about it with that significant other because I'm sure spots are going to fill up fast. Now, before we get into weather, I do want to mention one thing happening tomorrow. In Enterprise, the Mardi Gras on Main Parade is back. It kicks off at 4 p.m. with the golf cart parade, followed by the royal crowning at 5. Now, the celebration continues into the night with a bar crawl for those looking to keep the party going. Now, attendees can expect a lively atmosphere with plenty of beads, music, and entertainment. Organizers encourage visitors to dress in their best Mardi Gras attire and enjoy the downtown festivities. And guys, I might even be there. Mardi Gras is my thing. I don't know if you know that about me. Mardi Gras, I've been to Mardi Gras in New Orleans probably 5 or 6 times. Going again this year, it is my all-time favorite holiday. It's kind of become a little tradition for me. So definitely make sure and check that out if you're not doing anything tomorrow. Again, that's happening at Downtown Enterprise and starting at 4 p.m. Now, before we wrap things up, let's take a look at the weather. So essentially the storms are going to clear out, leaving partly cloudy skies tonight, and temperatures are going to drop around 45 to 45 degrees overnight with a little bit of wind, about 5 to 10 miles per hour. So not too much interesting weather tonight, but again, thankfully 45, that's not as cold as we've seen, and 75. I know it was rainy, but it was nice to kind of get a little bit of that warmth back after we got record-breaking amounts of snow. So I think that's going to be it for us today, guys. I hope everyone has a fantastic weekend. I will see you back here on Monday.